now, but that won't be a big deal. Did you think of some stuff that you would want from the shop?
Um, maybe. So I just don't know if it's too strong. But one thing that I did see that looked pretty cool was, where is it? It's like some kind of seed that you can plant in the ground and it heals people. Where did I find it? It's like a one-time use thing. Where is it?
You do have, I don't, Jeremy and I talked about this, but I think if you have an herbalism kit, you can make, what were they called, Jeremy? Do you remember? Poultices?
Salves or whatever. Yeah, that's I was gonna do. Since you being a druid with your little herbalism kit, hell, what did I one D4 salves a day, which was like half a healing potion. If you roll a 4,
Okay.
you found the good mushrooms, you found the good stuff and made an actual healing potion. So you can roll a D4 every day, and the sounds are just, I think it's a 1d4 plus 4 healing, but it's, free. So
every little bit helps.
Definitely. So one thing was like Staff of the Wildfire acts as a druidic focus and enhances fire spells. Thought that could be cool, but I don't know if that might be a bit too expensive for where we're at.
Is that an actual?
Hey, is Vince coming?
Probably, yeah. I was gonna say he's probably just a couple minutes late.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
Happened?
I said, "Hey, is Vince coming?" And you hopped into Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, the other thing, living
Get a
flame
haircut?
seed. Again, I don't know if this is real or not, but
Looks good, man.
it's can
Thanks.
be planted into the ground and erupt into a 15-foot radius of flame and healing. Allies in the area healed 2d8 plus wisdom, and enemies take 3d8 fire damage, but it's one-time use.
Wow.
And it says can be grown again in sacred soil, ask the DM.
No.
So that might be maybe it can be.
Yeah, we can definitely figure some stuff out. Yeah, I do have to get some more money, which
Is that
money
a wondrous item?
starts coming a little faster now.
The living flame seed's like a rare consumable.
All right. Well, at least that gives me something to think about.
Yeah.
Because they're not actual items, so I'll have to Google it. And
Okay.
see what they price and compare it to other stuff. Because I'm trying to go off their prices and stuff. So then the money they give you in the actual adventure just makes sense. It makes it easier. But you're broke now,
so,
more or less.
yeah. And sorry, we are leveling up to level 5. You said.
Correct.
Yeah, level 5.
All right.
Well,
I'll do that.
technically, we're just not as rich.
Yeah, I guess as far as D&D goes, you're still pretty well off. But yeah, you're done shopping. You woke up. Glance made his way back into town. What are you doing?
With lemonade for everyone.
Lemonade for everybody.
Oh yeah.
So what you're telling me is we just need to go on with our. Yeah, I mean, if I freaking was it just him that woke up in the middle of nowhere, or all of us?
Just him.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Like, what the? Where am I?
So you have the two. I think y'all chased down all the other things. You have the two little quests left. The map from the necromancer that had the Wyvern Tor location marked and Thunder Tree location marked. You were told in the town of Phandalin that if anyone's going to know where the castle is, where you've learned that Gundren, the dwarf you've been looking for, it was probably taken to, that it's going to be the local druid lady. I'm not even Rooter, or I don't know how to say her name. Weird name. But she's usually found in Thunder Tree as well. It's where she hangs out. For whatever reasons, druids are weird.
So we have 2 missions pointing to Thunder Tree.
Yeah,
Well, then let's go to Thunder.
maybe more than that. I just don't quite remember 100%. Thunder Tree is also very close to where you're at Neverwinter. Wyvern Tor is
I don't even see it on the map.
no, it's not like a Wyvern Tor is not quite over here. Thunder Tree is pretty close. It's like day and a half travel east down the river.
Can we take a boat to make it faster?
No, because right? I don't know. I never lived on the ocean much, but I think all rivers lead to the ocean, so right? You'd be going up current.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they got one of them fancy pedal boats
Tower boats.
with man.
I don't think it'd make any difference either way, because the river's winding, whereas you could just like straight across.
Sure. Anybody have any issues going to Thunder Tree?
No, sounds good.
Not at all.
Well, I'm
All right. First day, the roll. Nothing. First night, the roll. Nothing. So you travel through the day, going east along the river. Beautiful country. Meet a few friendly farmers and stuff that live in the area, but nothing dangerous and nothing really of note. You make camp. It is wonderful. It's right on the edge of the river, and you drift off to sleep. Sound of rushing water. It's great. All right. Got a half day. What is the doing? All right, about half. I gotta make this open up. So on your second day of travel, you wake up, pack up your stuff, and continue east. And you encounter something that I'll tell you about in just a second.
We encounter a bridge.
Yeah, it's like the last little river crossing you gotta make. I guess we'll just roll on this encounter table.
You make it in yet, sir?
Yep, I'm here. Sorry, I'm also just trying to level up.
Of course.
Thank you.
I just wanted to know if I could swap over to do my homework in one tab. So
Yep.
it's a go. All I'm saying is that obviously this is a bad guy because otherwise we wouldn't have stopped. But
No, he's a punk musician.
yeah.
If we give him money, then he'll sing a song for us.
I'm just saying a goat would be the perfect size for a gnome to ride into battle.
Knowing Jeremy, I don't want to know what this guy does with this goat.
That is very true.
So
Can I charm person the goat?
goat, he's a goat.
Well, if you
No,
succeed,
you know?
we know the goat's a person.
Oh, I'd probably get more wildfire, like more wild shapes now, right?
Level 5 probably.
I'll
I
look
can
into
find
it.
out.
Should be.
Click on your
featured.
wild shape. You should have a table for it.
You have 2 wild shapes until 6th level, where you have 3.
6. Okay, cool. No worries. Thank you.
So as you go along the trail, you come up to river crossing. A bridge is there. Across the bridge, you see a man that is, how big are giants? Like,
About 2
Well,
by 2.
he
10 foot by 10
he's
foot.
currently 10 feet wide, or his.
well, yeah,
his-
but I don't know. Like, what are we talking? Like, whatever height they're supposed to be. You see a very large man.
Giants, I think,
Must
can
be a
different
giant.
sizes.
It depends. If he's a hill giant, then I think he's like in the 12 to 14 feet tall range. But like the cloud
must-
giants, I think, are like big, and
Yeah.
so on and so forth.
Well, the one you see across there is big, and he is.
He's 3 by 3, so he's like.
Yeah, he's
Oh, is he
leaning
3 by
against
3? Holy shit.
a tree there, and he's got there's also a giant goat that's big, and the man's kind of watching the goat. What do you do?
I approach with my arms thrown wide and greet him like a friend. Hello, Sir Giant. Is this your bridge?
Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog?
This he says this is his bridge. He's new to the area, and he's going to be maintaining this bridge from now on, and that there be a toll across imposed starting today, and it will be 50 gold per person, or you can find another way across.
I would like to suggest to him that it would
You find
probably
a bigger
be
river.
best to find a bigger, more well-traveled bridge. This particular bridge is more of a troll bridge, and we certainly wouldn't want you to get mixed up with a baser form of life like a troll, would we? And so I will cast suggestion on him.
Okay.
Do you want guidance?
Yes, please.
Oh yeah.
You could use
Oh,
the guy.
it's his though. It would have to be Bane for it to work. He's
Yeah.
he's rolls against me.
A
I'm
bard
sure I
die
have
could be subtracted to his roll, though, right?
Yeah, if I was a bard, that would work, which I am. But
All right. How smart are these guys?
it's
Oops.
not how smart they are; it's how charming they are. No, never mind. It's wisdom. Sorry, charm is the other one.
All right. So
The goat's gonna call BS.
he. So just
Or
this
just
guy
like-
has a +7 to wisdom saving throws.
Oh,
Are you
man.
fucking serious?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Let's see. He rolled a 2.
Oh.
So a 9 total.
We
Oh,
really
shit.
fucking lucked out with that one. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Holy.
So, I guess the suggestion would force him to find a bigger, better bridge.
You know, maybe you're right. Yeah, I can step across this bridge. This isn't. I deserve a better bridge than this. He's like, come on, Leroy, let's go find a better bridge. But Leroy is
Not having it.
very intent on this grass patch over here in front of him, and he's not really wanting to leave.
Okay, so
Um,
the giant picks him up.
That's
and
a
walks
really
away.
strong spell.
Yeah, it is. It's really good.
Like nothing in
Granted-
it says
They
It's
can save
extremely
themselves from
bad.
damage.
It's extremely bad against people with 7 wisdom save.
But it worked.
It did. That was
Yeah.
extremely lucky.
And in
Plus 7
battle, I
wisdom.
think they have
Wisdom.
advantage on the save, right? Is it? This is true. Anyway.
I know it's true for charm person.
Yeah, so he's tugging on the. Way to make this happen. He's tugging
We
on the
just need to
goat,
hurry up and walk past.
grabs his horn, and just starts dragging the goat off into the forest, like knocking trees over and shit.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. You just walked right past him.
I looked to my companions and I'm like, I am so glad that worked. That was way riskier than I thought it would be. Panic, distress.
All right. You make it to the point on your map that was marked by a couple different people, and I guess also the necromancer's map.
Quick question: is this the same day?
This is the second day of your travel. Yeah,
Okay,
same day.
I need to spend 1 minute doing my thing, and then yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna get my spell slot back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
So,
look fast, sure I'm reset.
as you approach the town, the road coming in, like the main road coming into town, you can kind of see already destroyed structures, old buildings. You've been told that Thunder Tree was a bustling little town. About 30 years ago, the volcano, like Hotenow, however you pronounce it, erupted and just wiped it out. It also destroyed Neverwinter, but it was rebuilt. But ever since then, Thunder Tree was a little closer to the volcano, so kind of magical energies from the eruption kind of settled here, and it's just not a safe place. People just avoid the place entirely. And you even see, as you get to about this point, there's a sign that a handmade sign kind of put in the ground. It says danger. Bandit, well, what is it? I guess plant monsters and bandits, and it's like a handwritten sign. Oh, and the girl that y'all rescued, she also told you she grew up in Thunder Tree, and that the only reward she could give you for helping her, she'd tell you about her necklace, family heirloom necklace thing that was under the floorboards in her family shop in Thunder Tree. So,
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that.
I forgot about that. I really need to take better notes.
All right, roll a roll perception check for everybody as you just walk into town on the road.
Ouch. I'm really distracted by that sign.
Lance did pretty good. Oh, a couple people did pretty good.
Everybody.
I rolled a 20 dice.
All right, hold on. Make me feel bad over here. I guess I'm tinkering with something. Jeez.
Save it for the flamethrower attacks or the whatever the gun ones are.
Well, everybody but Whizbang. As you're walking in town, you see the buildings. You see some structures kind of still standing, even with roofs on them. Some are just foundation and half walls, left. Everything's entirely overgrown, like shrubbery, trees, vines. It's like Mayan ruins in the rainforest type growth. So you notice there's 3 trees right around the main path coming in that look a little different than the others, and they're in the way the wind blows. The other trees are moving kind of naturally. These trees don't quite move the same. And it's these So I think I can. Yeah, they pop up, right? Y'all can see them.
Yeah.
We see the little ladies with the blue stuff or something. Or maybe not.
And there's
ladies.
one under. Also, just so y'all know, for this map, the trees that are on the map, if you walk under the canopy should disappear. Same with the buildings with the roofs. When you go inside, the roof should disappear.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
All right. So what do you do?
Spy companions, yonder bedeviled shrubbery there.
I'll be like, what?
Come again. Um. So they're clearly bad people, right? Or are they good?
I mean, they might not be.
Yeah.
Nature
Find out, though,
check
you're
to
a druid.
determine their
Yeah.
like what they are.
Detect. Yeah. I mean, I could try
Maybe?
speak. Yeah. Or a nature roll.
Yeah, I think only Sarah would do
Ugh.
this one.
Ugh.
A 12? I mean, that's not terrible. You hard to tell from where you're at, but you're pretty sure that there's that there's like natural plant life and stuff, and then there's sentient like living plants. There's blights and treants and um the awakened trees and stuff. Like your arch druid from your village could have some magic that could bring trees and plants to life. Um, you're pretty sure that's what y'all are looking at.
Interesting. I have a speak with plants spell. Do they count as plants?
Oh yeah.
How does this work? If a plant creature is in the area, you can communicate with it as if you shared a common language. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it looks like your nature check was. Why does it say max?
1-3. Yeah, I'm not sure because my nature
So it's +6, right?
+6. Yeah.
So I
So
guess
I
at
don't know.
15, you'd recognize those look like little. I don't. How am I pronouncing this? Treant.
Tree. Well,
The tree people.
That's what I usually call them.
I
Yeah.
think everybody, or at least everybody I've heard, says tree ant, but
Okay.
I don't know.
You recognize these as treants, but they're definitely small. Like they're young. Um, the tallest one you see is not much taller than you. They're like saplings.
Mhm. Okay. Well, can I try and talk to them?
Yeah. Let's. Well, what does your spell say? Does it say anything about intelligence or anything?
It just says no. It just says you imbue plants in an immobile 34 emanation with limited sentience and animation, giving them the ability to communicate with you and follow your simple commands. You can question plants about events in the spell's area. Blah blah blah. If a plant creature is in the area, you can communicate with it as if you shared a common language.
All right, cool.
It's 30 feet, so I'm gonna have to go closer. Gonna have to go closer, and I can only talk to one of them.
Okay. All right.
You moved glance too.
Because they're not.
No, I'm
Oops.
moving
Oh.
along with her so that we don't get.
Apparently, I have no idea what's going on. So
Well, I told you where to be looking, but left to you, man.
I guess
Lost in my own world.
we just ask, what are you doing? Like, hello, we're here to find out a bit more about Thunder Tree. What are you doing here?
So the spell's like you're gonna hear it in its mind, right? Like you're not. Well, I guess you
It
have
doesn't
mouth.
really say. It says they as if you shared a common language.
So none of the rest of us would understand, but maybe
I don't
he
think so. Yeah.
understands the rustling of the leaves or whatever. Or maybe it's impressions. I'm sure it's all just kind of flavor text at this point, to be honest.
I think so. Maybe if you cast it on a regular plant, it would talk in your mind. But a treant got like it can speak. So I would imagine they would talk like really slow because trees or whatever. But it would say, "I'm." I didn't expect y'all to talk to them. I think
Trying to tame
Radoth.
your hobo ways.
Radoth, I think is how you say the druid's name. Radoth summoned us. We protect. It's got an intelligence of 1, so we protect. Or we
Okay.
we help fight and we protect. But it takes like 40 seconds to say that sentence.
Okay. So we're not going to get too much information. Can we? What did you say his name was? Raygarth or something?
Raidoth. Reidoth.
Can we say Raydoth good or bad?
Raidoth. Good.
Okay. Can we go see Raydoth?
Yes.
We good too?
Wait, are druids really ever bad?
Often.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like alignment wise?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he says yes.
All right. So we are safe to walk past, me and my fellow travelers.
Druids, friends,
Yeah.
scales and cloaks not.
Oh.
Oh, and the spiders. Spiders not. Icky.
Spiders make icky.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair.
Hold up. Where are they getting spiders from?
Oh.
Is our freaking bard a spider?
So I guess I'm also passing all of this information back on to the rest of the group.
They'd
as
all
it's
be able to hear it.
Okay.
Because he's talking.
Cool.
Well, we
So
couldn't
I mean,
understand them. She would need to pass us that info.
No, like these things can speak. Like
Yeah, but we can't speak their language, right?
it's they speak common.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
oh,
I'll take
okay.
it.
Now you should ask the shrub next to him.
Yeah, actually, I guess I could, right? Well, what does it do? You imbue plants with an immobile 34 emanation with limited sentience and animation, giving them the ability to communicate with you.
Yeah, you should see if the local flora agrees
Jesus
with.
Christ, you're gonna talk to every bush.
We're gonna
No,
instill
I-
democracy
Just in general, yeah.
in this tree-based system. Okay.
Like,
Are
if we
these
want to
people good?
determine if the druid is a bad guy, like if he's using his powers for evil, then like the nearby shrubbery might be like, man, these trants are like total dicks, dude.
Yeah, they think he's good because he summoned them, but he's actually bad.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. So you want to ask the bush?
Yeah,
Down
yeah. Ask the bush.
Plant politics.
The
Plant's
bush.
gonna think the treants are bad because they're taking its nutrients or whatever.
The bush identifies himself as Paul. And
You okay, mate? I didn't even see that
Somewhere
come
else where
through.
that's going.
Oh, there it is.
the
Like I was like, I didn't even see that come through, buddy.
the
Right back with your shot.
tells you that the other druid used to protect. No, not that. That's not. The other druid was good. Now, maybe a little bit bad,
A
but
little bit
still
bad.
mostly good.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying to look at
Thank-
how a plant with base would
Thanks,
create.
Paul. Thanks for your help, Paul.
No problem. Got any water?
Cheers, gaming.
Actually, I do, right?
Nice.
Create or destroy water. There we go. We can we'll just.
Pour water on the ground around him, and you hear through your little mental connection him making drinking noises.
Cool. All right, so I'll pass that on to the rest of the guys because they definitely didn't hear what the plant had to say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it seems like the treants are going to let us pass, right?
Yeah, it seemed like they're gonna let you pass.
All right. Where are we heading, fellas?
Yeah, it's snowing again. That is up to you guys. This free to roam. You did see the sign that said danger.
Danger.
So
Yeah.
what is
Danger will come.
everyone's passive perceptions? Oh, he's a 16. All right, where Murky Vlad just went, you spot another little sapling. Over here.
Amber, go do your thing.
Go do your
Do what?
thing.
I can't do it too much because I think I only have 2 spell
Is it
slots. But
is the
it's a
spell?
level 3.
But doesn't the spell last for like some time?
It's just in that
Yeah, but
little
it says
range you have.
yeah, 34 emanation.
Just scoot back and say, "Hey, come over here."
You
Yeah,
could
really,
Probably-
go back
it
to
really
probably
doesn't
be
get any
easier.
better.
So what do you guys want to do first? You've got directly in front of you a large building that's still got a roof on it. Right there beside you is a structure, little home type structure that's just collapsed. It's just some walls. A few other collapsed structures like that, and then the path winds into town. What
I guess
would you do first?
I figure we resolve this druid thing to find out if he's gonna allow us to be here or if we have to kill him and all these plants. And then
Gotta
after it's
find
like
him.
a little safer, then yeah, I know. So we stick together. We find the druid. We talk to the druid. If he's hostile, we wreck shop, and then we can take our time.
Carry on.
You know,
Fair.
Is there anything? Is there a window where I am to see inside that building?
The grids are so small. Oh, I see you. Yeah.
Is there anything cool
No,
in there?
there's not. I will move you. If you go 5, 10, 15 feet, right there, you can see inside. You are looking into. It appears to be like a kitchen. You see an oven over in the corner. From your vantage point, you can see like a big island cutting board type table in the center of the room with some like plates and stuff on it. and it's hard for you to see much more. So there's like a giant thing in the way, and you can only see a little bit in there, but definitely some sort of kitchen.
Okay.
And obviously, like not
Not
current.
anything.
It's old.
Yeah, it's old and broken, beaten.
Ah, man. This game sucks, dude.
No loot.
Maybe the
Yeah.
maybe the wolf and the gnome should stick with the rest of us or die
Yeah,
horribly.
the game's paused now. Can't move. Thank you.
Yeah, just
If I had to guess, like if I were to come here looking for a place to stay, I'd go to the building with a tower inside.
That does seem reasonable.
yeah, I guess you wouldn't really be able to see because that's up on a hill kind of. You wouldn't really be able to see the building at the bottom, but you do see above the trees that tower above the tree line, and it's probably like 5 stories tall. It's a pretty big tower. Like it would have been a watchtower for the whole town or something. Let's see.
Is it in like decent enough shape? Kind of.
The roof's mostly fallen in on the top of the tower. Well, about half the roof is destroyed and gone. And there's a few chunks and holes out of the sides of the tower that you can see. It's not perfect, but it's standing.
It doesn't seem like it's gonna collapse any minute.
No, I mean it looks structurally sound from where you're at. You are a good ways off.
Structural engineer.
Yeah, that's that guy.
Well, as a matter of fact, you have an artificer.
Oh,
That
wait,
might
and
know.
a structural engineer? I'm not sure I'd trust any building Whizbang put together.
Yeah, he's small.
All right. So you want to head towards that tower? You want to go on to town?
I'm honestly surprised we made it into town. I had to step away for a second.
Yeah, I think and go further into town. Oh, I hear the birds.
Oh. Anybody else see the giant tree?
Oh heavens, a giant tree.
Quick, give it water.
And it's big.
So,
Like, yeah, there's one right there next to us too.
man, does
It's got a health bar.
I didn't make it visible. But after seeing the saplings, when you come into range of this tree, it's obvious it's a grown version of that. It is massive.
Was that one supposed to be
yeah.
invisible?
Was it what?
Was it supposed to be invisible?
I mean, yeah, you're supposed to roll to see if you notice that it's a
Gotcha.
whatever. But it doesn't seem its eyes where you assume its eyes were like on the other ones, they're closed. But I mean, it's a big, like 4 foot wide, 4 men standing. That's how wide the trunk is. It's a big tree. Roll. Roll your perception.
Or
Vance don't see shit.
Right, fine.
Oh, never mind. On my screen, the dice that rolled landed on a nat 1, but it wasn't
Wait.
actually a nat 1. It rolled a 5.
I rolled a 1 apparently, but I didn't see a 1 come up when I rolled. That's weird.
So Vlad and Thoros, and you're kind of just looking up at this tree and just the enormity of it, and like how large it is versus it's like a living creature, largest living thing you've ever seen. You notice that off of some of its branches, you see actual looks like maybe little fruits or something. Roll I guess one of you roll a d4.
Go for it, Toros.
Who's feeling lucky?
Oh gosh. D4.
believe.
Roll. Oh,
Apples.
Cool. So you the little fruits you see, you only see like 3 or 4 of them. And there's 2 different ones. It's not like, they're not the same. Let's say you see 2 of each. The first one, it's a little curved green, a little pepper looking thing with like veins of red and orange in it. Looks like a jalapeno pepper. And the other one are these like shiny blue fruits about the size of like an orange or an apple. But they got like a metallic sheen to them. You gonna pick them?
Well,
Oh,
just to
shit.
be clear,
of
picking up a
course.
tree, picking up a fruit from a like daddy tree ant is like jerking him off, right?
Hell yeah.
True. Fondling his shiny balls.
Well, and he
I
made
will
the
see.
balls blue, so you got to get rid of the guy's blue balls. I mean, come on.
Come on. That's pretty
So
funny.
if you ask him for his fruit, then you're basically asking, so
For his
off you
seed?
go.
Can I
Hold on. We have a
keep-
bard. That's his job to do that kind of stuff.
Hey, big tratty, give me your seed.
All right, that's enough D&D for one day. You guys have.
He's unresponsive to any talking or questioning. He is like meditating, whatever it is that trance do that Sarah's character would know all about. He's like hibernating for 100 years or something.
Badging.
Detect of good and evil? Does someone
Do it.
have
Take the
that?
damn fruit, Toros.
No, I don't want to take. Is it on the ground again? Sorry, I missed.
Lick
No,
it.
they're on the branches, but you guys could reach them.
No,
Low-hanging
it's
fruit.
like I'm not gonna take a living creature's like.
Oh, come on.
Seed.
Touch the fruit.
Yeah, I don't want to like that. It might hurt him. I don't know. I don't know how trends work.
He's
We can
read the
ask,
Bible.
Like,
could
he's
ask the
asleep. It's
druid.
like raping.
Oh, Jesus.
You could ask the druid who lives here about it.
Yeah, could.
He's probably familiar with the tree in his own domain, or maybe it's one of his dealios.
He's
I don't trust it.
All right, so
It's like
avoid
the
fruits.
it's like the tree or the forbidden fruit. He's gonna get mad and then we're gonna have to fight him.
Or worse, he's gonna want you to do it again and again.
Or
and
yeah,
again.
or
You'll have to stay there forever.
If Toros don't have the balls, I'll get
Oh
close
heavens! Good grief!
and just flicker it gently, see if it falls.
just
Give it a fondle.
It's gentle fondle, yeah.
How big is
Which one are
how
you
big is
gonna
this blue
fondle?
ball?
The
blue
green
ball.
pepper or the blue ball?
The blue ball.
Got to
All
start
right.
down there before you got
It's a real problem.
Vlad's a real giver.
Well, he's about to be a taker.
We don't know that. Oh, you mean the fruit?
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Well,
Oh,
we win, I think.
He's
We
having
win.
enough of our shit.
Oh,
Sorry, my,
is Mike?
um,
Your mic died? Oh, okay. Here we go.
something about my monitors just shut off.
Hell yeah!
It
Okay.
was too much for your computer. It got a little too excited. You know, it's a good thing my kid's not in the room. I would not want to explain why I'm talking about fondling the blue balls of a tree.
That might open up questions better not looked into.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm sure that would lead to some awkward Googles.
I didn't think I would be doing that today.
So, oh,
I don't know. I might have to restart my shit. My screens are dead. I think my camera's off too, so maybe a computer problem.
Nice, good stuff.
Rip.
We managed to crash Jeremy's computer with our degeneracy.
Yeah.
Excellent work.
I'm gonna restart it. Be right back.
So how's everyone's weekend?
I didn't do
Been good.
well, no, actually, I did a lot of stuff that I've not been able to do physically.
Nice.
So that was, I mean, it still sucks, but like, you know, I got my ice bath all cleared up and cleaned out and refreshed. I don't know if anybody ever has done ice bathing, but
I
it's
have not, but I know someone who does like a cold plunge thing
Yeah.
every morning.
yeah.
Yeah.
Every morning I hop in for 5 minutes.
Jeremy said if you fondle the blue ball, nothing happens.
I fondle the other ones.
Yeah. Okay.
What if you pick the blue ball?
Well, yeah, you gotta pick.
we are
If you're looking for a
first-
fight, you gotta pick the blue balls.
Maybe I should punch the blue ball.
You could just pluck it from its tree gingerly
Oh.
but respectfully.
Firm but fair.
Like nothing. Like like any other fruit on a tree.
It doesn't. It's not ripe. That's what I was looking for. Like it's not ready to fall.
Well, did you tug on it? I mean, even an apple that's ripe. Like if you just like caressed it, it's not always gonna fall.
No, but you shake it a little. If it falls off, then it's ready to eat.
I like the actions as well.
Boy, I can't log in because
Because you're already in, baby.
Hell yeah!
We're doing it.
We're gonna pull it.
Technical difficulties.
Player
Please.
9 have permissions. All right, so you said you're gonna poke at the other one.
Yeah.
Something happens when you do that, but I don't have my journals up here to tell the pagelets.
Can a GM kick another GM?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think you need to log in as a GM though.
He did. Unless someone else was player 9.
I'm hoping. I don't remember. I think I made player 9 at GM, but I don't remember.
Yeah, he is. He's tagged as GM in the player list.
Okay. Yeah, that should work.
Why do I look so freaking tiny? Did somebody shrink my character? Holy crap.
He's
I don't think so.
I'm the same size as Hardcore Wolf's butt.
We've
It's a big wolf.
actually
It's a
been
big ass
logging
wolf.
His butt's not 4 feet tall.
Well, you know.
Maybe it is.
an hour early every session and decreasing your size by 1%.
Okay. So where's it at? You go over the branch that's had the little jalapeno looking fruits hanging down, and you reach out to fondle them. And as you get about 6 inches away, you can just feel like almost heat, like strong warmth, not like burning you, but they're definitely putting out some heat um, as your hand gets closer to them.
Mm.
Do you stop or do you fondle?
I do like fondling arm balls.
All right, so you reach out and fondle the green jalapeno thing. Can I show a picture? Yeah, so that was ChatGPT's what they look like.
Hell yeah.
And when your skin makes contact with them, it's like the same like spicy when you eat something spicy in your mouth, but on your not quite like you're burning your fingers, but you have spicy fingers just from
Yeah.
touching them.
Got a little bit of a tingle.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And those are right; they fall off in your hand. Two of them.
Nice.
There were two in a little pot, and then that little jostle of the branch makes the two blue ones fall to the ground.
Ah, that was easy.
Dude, you just ripped the freaking
Hell yeah.
jalapenos and the gonads off this freaking
The
tree.
treant kind of moans a little in pleasure.
Yeah, boy.
Okay.
All right. I call that a win. I ask who's the party's chef? One.
Don't everyone speak up at the same time.
I'm just here for one. I'm
Now
just
you, man. You're the one with the ingredients.
Yeah.
I can make you a fire to cook.
I have an intelligence of 10, so probably not the
Produce
best.
you a flame.
Well, who can tell me what those are then?
I can cast detect magic on them.
I have identify that I can ritual cast, but I'd need 2 hours, like an hour
It's
for each.
10
We're
minutes, right?
we're all
So it's
sitting in a circle looking at these little things for 2 hours.
We might hold them off for later, maybe.
here, I give it to you.
Do I know if? All right, I'll take them. I guess I'll discover the spicy fingers and the cold fingers, which I imagine those cause.
I'm
When you
not hiding.
go to hand them to Whizbang, the hand that you're holding the green ones in, like so you go to hand them to them, your skin almost like static little shock, but it's like a little not from the fruit, but from your hand, little flame, like I don't really know how to like static electricity, but fire. Like comes from
Oh.
your fingertips and scorches them. Actually, gives them a little bit of a burn.
I
Like a
bet
little blister.
we could throw that on an enemy. It would burn them.
What if we make
Throw it
them
at
eat
the
it?
tree.
What if we make them
I
eat
don't
it?
know. He seems like a decent chap. Maybe a little perverted, but probably shouldn't get set on fire.
Hey, the tree was sleeping.
You can't blame
He's
the
still
victim here.
sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the tree rapist in this. I ask if I can have one of the shiny metal blue ones.
Sure.
Sweet. I grab it. I grab one of my knives. I cut it open into slices, and then I start to munch on it.
So as
In front of the tree?
Yeah.
He's staring into the tree's eyes.
with each bite that you take, I guess how would that play out? Your very first bite, as you swallow it, you feel like a warmth of magic doing something inside you, and those rough white patchy parts are like on your elbow and your knees that all men have. Well, they just really skin just really thickens up there. Almost looks like bark.
Killing the tree?
Is it bark?
Tree's fine. Tree's
I
fine.
examine my weenus.
Your weenus is fine.
It's not bark then. It just feels, it has the magical
weakness is your elbow.
sensation that I'm barkifying. Doesn't sound like a problem. I'm gonna pop another slice into my mouth and continue.
Now the bark spreads from your knees and elbows to cover your entirety of your legs from your toes up to your thighs and both arms, elbow to fingertips.
I have some
developed.
concern that this could end in paralysis, and so I strike a
Nope.
heroic pose and down the rest of it.
Your entire body is covered in bark-like thick skin. You can move around fine. You feel fine. Everything's fine. But your skin is thick and tough and bark-like.
I do a handstand.
Almost like one would say bark skin.
Yeah, almost like that.
That's crazy.
All right.
What does it taste
Nice.
like?
Taste like cheese.
Oh my god, it tastes like cheese. I highly recommend it. Then I get bored and I sit on the fence.
So
Okay.
what are
On the
up in
path
the tower
you're
or-
at now, you've got path leading south to another. There's another structure there. Looks mostly intact. The path that continues east, like towards the tower. From where you're at now, you can see that there is a structure just ahead that's mostly collapsed, and the road and side of that building is completely covered in spider webs.
Oh, that's why they
Spiders
said no
bad.
spiders. Yeah.
Icky.
So towards the tower is spiders, or out like leaving town as spiders?
See the spider webs right there.
I hate
Oh, so like
spiders.
it's blocking the path to the tower. Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, there's spider webs. You can get through them, cut through them, but
Burn them.
burn them. What would you like to do?
Grab a stick and just twiddle it, like on the side, and wait for the spider to react to it. Just give it a little twiddle. They ought to be able to feel it.
So from right there, you do a little twiddle. You play.
Yep.
You play Stairway to Heaven on a couple strands.
Hacked weapon in my left hand, stick in the right. Give it a little twiddle diddle. And I let everyone know what my plan is in hushed tones.
Well, no one said spiders are smart. So you do a little twiddle, and from inside, you hear some shuffling noises and like sounds like something fell off a shelf or something inside, and then massive fuck off spider
A massive fuck off spider.
comes. It's like spider crawling on the side of the wall, so it's like sideways, and it comes around the corner onto its web,
They're pneumatic.
and this one spits at you.
I can't see it.
I be seeing spiders right now?
Oh fuck, my bad. They see you. Oh, I made everyone invisible.
Wow. Crazy.
Control Z.
Powerful
I
magic
hold my
going
hand
on
in front
here.
of my face and say, "I've disappeared."
Fix it.
Spiders. Well, should we roll for initiative?
Yeah, just glance. Do you get the option to roll with advantage for initiative when you roll?
It just sort of happens.
So initiative?
A 1, baby.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I can't. What's going on?
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
All right, there.
Where? There you go. Is it stuff?
Oh.
I don't know. I can't. Both both rolled natural 20s.
Don't worry
Oh
about it.
shit!
I gave you a 20 thinking that was going to put you at the top, but they're both. So
Shit happens. It's good. It's good. Sometimes they zip out on their little creepy spider legs faster than even the person who baited them expects.
they came out fast. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Beginning to question our bard's intelligence.
Intelligence? Why I have none?
He bites at you. He misses. That's his turn. This one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and he doubles over, points his butthole at you.
Good
He
gravy.
no, not that one. He webbed you.
Not a butthole attack. Do I-
Ability.
The old butthole attack.
I'm not sure.
Oh, that's the attack. It's not the one that forces a save.
The game's
Where-
paused, Jeremy.
No more uses. I think I did it wrong, but that'll be my fault. So you don't get webbed. He misses. That's his turn.
Aha. I take a bow, I suppose, and around me appear some mirror images. And then I don't have a bonus action to go with that, but I think I'm okay. Like, that could be good enough.
Alrighty. I'm gonna look over at the tree ends, kind of cross my fingers, and then use my firebolt. Hopefully he doesn't get pissed off. I need to add +1d8. Oh, that's the tech roll. Does the 10 hit?
Yes.
Or sorry, does an 18 hit? That doesn't sound right. No, something's wrong with my character. Firebolt doesn't do 2d10.
Yeah, it does. You're 5th level now. Welcome to the
Oh
future.
yeah, we just leveled up.
3d10, just like I said.
Well, it was
What's the
1d8,
extra D8 for?
2d10 because I'm using Arcane Firearm.
Ah, I see.
Wow, that's a lot of damage. And then
He falls. Your firebolt hits him, and he falls off his web, and he's screeching and like skittering around on the ground, trying to put himself out with all his legs.
does an 11 hit?
No, and when the way he's panicking, your ballista bolt is.
No, I was attacking the other one, but okay.
Oh.
Sounds good.
The other one jerked around to look at his friend, and your ballista bolt missed.
Yeah. That's the end.
All right.
Where am I? Over
Wow,
there. Why
my
can't I
damage
move?
just increased
Oh, there it is.
dramatically.
And how far away is that? Where's the measuring? Is it this? Okay, 35 feet ish, 40. 5. Shit.
was my plus to hit?
Oh,
so far?
60. Okay. I'll use my bonus action to cast my flame and then hurl my flame at the spider.
Why do I have
Hits.
a +8 to hit?
Oh, and Glance, your AC is 20 right now.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I do damage now. This is
14
madness.
damage. Pretty
This
good.
is madness.
But he is still looking back at his friend, probably mentally talking shit like, "Ah, you stupid fucking Frank got hit by a big fat fireball," and then you get him right in the side, and then he falls on the ground. Then you hear the other spider kind of laughing at him.
They're not even taking this seriously. That's probably good.
Quite mad.
Do you get pluses to hit when you level up? Is that normal?
Your proficiency increases.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yes, Wolf Boy.
Wow.
He can go 8, right?
10 now.
Yep. Okay, cool.
Damn.
Bite. Oh, does 12 hit?
No, I miss this.
All right.
It's hard to bite them when they're thrashing on the ground.
Okay, it's his turn done.
All right, it's my go.
It's your old
Yep.
lad.
I can make it there. I will come here. Wait, is
That's,
this? Those
end
are
of turn.
large. They're like
Yeah.
3 things.
Yeah.
And so I will attack it. So, quick question. Normally, the sickle has the light property. Is the magical sickle I have also have the light property?
No, it's already too strong as it is.
I'll do
Damn.
one. I'll attack with. I have a scimitar in both hands in that case.
Okay.
So I'll do 2 attack with my right hand.
That's
It's damage. Right. Second attack.
that's
Damage.
Uh,
Then I'll use the. Oh, it's dead. So. Oh
Do you
fuck! I'm
have,
out of movement. Well, hold on. I'll use
weapon
my.
fighting?
What?
The fighting style? Do you have the 2-weapon fighting style? Because if you don't, then the extra 4 it gave you shouldn't be applied.
I have 2 attack per action.
Oh, I see. You're using extra attack. Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. I will use my bonus to dash because that's the thing monks can do. And I will do the attack that comes from the light property using the Nick mastery to do the offhand scimitar attack without adding the.
so it's just a D6.
That's just a d6. Yeah. So I'll just see if I
Just
hit first.
yeah. Oh, you missed.
There you go. That's it for me.
Dork ass.
Leroy.
A guy named Bolt 6 gonna come in.
I was going to do something else, but now I can't reach.
Yes. Hits. That's a lot. 46. That's pretty good.
He's going.
Damn.
For you.
Good crickety.
Just explodes in a green mist and all kinds of chitin and spider hairs get in glances. Beautiful hair.
I use vegetation to clean myself off. Then I do a backward somersault, and I laugh.
All right, who is closest here? His Vlad, and his perception was 16. So roll, Murky, roll a d6 for me.
All right. That's for my scimitar attack, right?
No, just d6.
I know.
A 2. Let me find the thing. Okay. Fox noise. What fucking noises does the fox make? They're loud screams, right?
They're
Yeah.
like a weird strident yapping type of thing, I guess.
I thought it was skibidi doo bop.
Yeah.
Something.
Ding,
something.
ding, 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 ding.
Yep, there you go. That's the one.
You hear from behind this house the noise of like a fox. It sounds like it's in pain. Whatever yappy barky noises a fox would make.
Are we still in combat?
Oh no, sorry. And
All right. I run to it with my fist eye up. Ah!
all right.
It's coming from this building?
It sounds like coming like from back behind it.
Like
So
behind there?
yeah.
Yeah.
From inside the building, the back walls collapse and stuff, but the vines and growth is so thick. You wouldn't be able to get through there. You go click
Alright.
around.
All right. Well, while I'm in here, is there anything interesting in here?
Oh, I think so. Let me pull up the journal thing. Yeah. So over in the corner, you see a corpse, mostly like cocooned in spider silk. Like a ankles, foot sticking out, and the bottle's all shriveled up and dried, like it's already been eaten. Yeah. So if you were to cut the spider cocoon off, he's wearing +1 leather armor.
Hey.
Yeah, he's got a short sword on him. And in his pouch, in his belt pouch, you find a potion of healing along with like 30 gold.
Wow.
Oh,
So
you.
put all that in the party pot, and whoever needs these things can take them.
Are you putting it in there? Or you want me to?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I've
You
just
can
been
do it.
putting them in
Just
my inventory.
yeah, just add a potion.
Are you? What?
We can just rename the mini cart and pony and start putting stuff in that.
You don't have to
Yeah.
rename it. Just open it up and go. That's where when I do throw stuff in there, I put it in your cart and pony, in the cargo.
So do you just drag shit?
Yeah, you search it in the compendium and then drag it over and drop. You can drop it
Okay,
into
so-
characters or to cart and pony or whatever.
So a short sword, a +1 leather, and a potion of healing.
Yep, about 30 gold.
There's 4 potions of healing in there, right?
Yeah, there already are.
That's bizarre.
I'm gonna go ahead and move some stuff from my inventory too. Then
I think people should grab potions of healing and have them on them. No?
I have some or one.
I think
Okay.
the thought is that we have this is all on us. It's just like a shared.
Well, I think that's a bad design then.
Well, like shared inventory during the game, but like in combat, it wouldn't be. It's whatever you have
Oh, okay.
on you.
Never mind then.
But like while we're just playing, you go to the store. I'm not gonna be like, oh, but do you have it in your inventory?
So potion of healing, leather armor, and short sword.
Yep. How about
Or-
which way are you going? If you leave the building and go around, you going around the left side, the right side. Where are you going? How you this fox is yowling in pain and frustration.
I mean, I guess everyone hears him, right? I'm not the only one then.
Yeah, everyone can hear it.
What does it sound
By
like?
the
it's
way,
at?
do we know what building we need to look for the
A shop.
necklace? A shop?
Yeah, and this building. This building is. It looks like it was an old store, but it's not the one. The lady told you that their family had an apothecary type business. This looks like it was some sort of general store.
Yeah.
Are y'all moving as a group?
Yeah, we'll go counterclockwise. Just consider me walking along with Glance and Vlad. They keep moving.
We'll just assume everyone's together unless someone says I stay back.
All right.
All right, so clear path behind that building. You got an open area in between, these three buildings here, little courtyard.
Is there a fox?
Yeah, so man, this tree. So under this tree, um,
Oops,
you
I
see
moved
like a tree stump um, with this cute little fox on it, and he's looks like he's got his paw in some sort of snare or something. He's like orange and black colored with big old floopy ears, and he's like chewing out his leg and whatever's holding his arm and like bouncing around, jerking on it real hard.
I bet that hide could fetch a good price, right?
Almost rude hearing you say that.
Hardcore wolf needs a snack.
Now that you mention it, you look down at Hardcore Wolf thinking he could use a snack, and you see his tail is tucked, his ears are back, and he's looking nervously at the fox.
That's weird. Is there a way to easily like free the fox?
I mean, you can barely see the snare, like wire or string that's wrapped around its leg. So I imagine any of y'all
Do
have a
I-
sword that would.
Like, how obvious was what Hardcore Wolf just did?
I would say he might have let out like a nervous little, not like a whine, but like a probably pretty obvious. And he's a massive dog. He's not like knee height. He's waist height to some of y'all. So
What can I roll for what would have made him afraid of that fox?
let me look at you're gonna roll perception or nature.
Ironically enough, I actually have a higher nature.
Lance just assumes that like seeing the fox in pain is or whatever weird things going on. He's a good natured wolf. Doesn't like to see.
Yeah. I mean,
He's a wolf.
like you see another human trapped in a horrible trap, you'd be kind of like,
So yeah, like icky.
Yeah.
21 is pretty good. You it's just I mean it looks like a fox stuck in some sort of snare that you've never seen a fox with floofy ears though, but I mean you're not like you're a nature expert or nothing.
Not like a fox guy.
Yeah.
All right, I guess We can go try to get this thing out. That's
He's jerking on it harder. Like now you even see like maybe a little blood on the wood there. Like he's gonna go
Well,
let him
can I?
free.
Sorry.
What can you do? What you absolutely can.
Can I like investigate, see if I can set him free?
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to walk over there.
Actually,
And
I called the artificer to come and check that out. He's the like traps
yeah.
guy,
I've got
right?
tools that I can use to break it free. We should use
Yeah, there you
the
go.
druid to try to calm the fox down.
Oh, okay.
she's on the phone. She could. I mean, she could try and use speak with animal, which I think she has always prepared. I think that would be you guys decide if you want her to do that since she's busy.
No, I mean, let's just free it. Give it a little heal.
Hey, it's a fox.
Yeah.
Like just
Turns
under the
into
trap and
You just go over with your sword, cut the thing, and we move on.
there you go.
I am not telling you what to do. That was me talking as a person, not as God.
we free the fox.
Who frees
Free
the
the
fox? How do you free the fox?
I go
Vlad
up.
and I both
I
free the
try to
fox.
avoid its mouth and break the wire. I
Okay.
make a
When you Lauren's character's like running over. When you get up on this big tree stump and as you get closer to the fox, now he's like freaking out about you guys and the thing, and he's pulling on it, and as you step right up to it, like to like start to like cut the rope or whatever you were gonna do, the fox just goes motionless, like perfectly still.
Huh.
Okay.
Well, that doesn't seem right.
Well, he's making it easy for us.
Free it anyway. Check for vitals. Administer first aid. Call the police.
All right. If you guys like hesitate for a minute, like what's going on, the
I don't think I hesitated. I think I said exactly what we did. Or I did.
oh, you checked for vitals.
Free it anyway. Check for vitals. Administer first aid. That's what, no hesitation.
Yeah, that was pretty clear.
When you go to try and free it, you like to cut the string that looks like it's tied to his foot. There's not really a string. It's like a tendril going off its foot that's just stiff. It's not actually connected to anything. If you touch the fox's paw or leg, it's not like fleshy fur. It's meat, like a creature. It feels almost plant-like. The fox starts to lift up into the air with a almost transparent stalk behind it, almost like an angler lure, and then how does this? And then the stump itself starts to move. Mouth sprouts, eyes pop open, kind of like a mimic, but it's not a mimic.
I stab it
It's a trap.
in its stupid tree eyes. How dare you bait me with a cute, cuddly creature? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
The other option
Oh
was
my God.
a kitten, and then a bunny. But yeah, so we roll initiative.
Well, I know what I'm doing next time I see a bubbly little fox. Jesus.
Hold the dead. Oh, you seem to be wounded. Here's 2d12 necrotic damage.
Is 20s in there. Lauren rolled over 2.
Just getting my good roll out of the way.
knew that thing wasn't no fox.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, you were right. You were right.
It takes a
Overruled.
22 check DC to realize it's not what it is. You rolled a 21.
Overreactionary wolf in sheep's clothing.
Nah.
Yes, actual Nemo, Wolf in Sheep's Building. It's pretty fun. All right, Glance, you are first up.
It looks like a
Yeah,
rabbit
okay.
with horns.
I guess I don't really feel like wasting any spell slots. I think I learned my lesson in that last one. Plus my AC is 20. Until you say it isn't. So,
Probably until the end of this fight.
all right, fair enough. I don't know how to make it 20, so I'll leave that up to you. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna stab him with my packed weapon a couple of times. Doo-doo-doo. I may even target him first. We'll see. See where the day takes us. All right, can't target with the weapon open. I'll figure out what I'm doing eventually. Okay, so that probably misses, and then we'll just go
Missed.
ahead and do my second attack because I have extra attack when I'm using my packed weapon. That's a little better.
Hits.
And then this is psychic damage. My blade passes straight through it, inflicting wounds upon its narrative structure. The end.
It shudders a little.
I'm gonna get up in the business.
Oh hell yeah! Oh shit! I needed to move forward one square. I didn't realize that it was. You put me to like right here or something. Yeah. I thought it was a little bigger than it actually was.
There's 2 maces in my inventory. Which one? What's what?
Rotting goblin leg.
Mace.
Is that still in there?
One of them costs 4,000 gold. So that one.
Mace plus
Did
2.
you get a mace +2 from somewhere?
I don't remember.
We
It
got
would
her
appear
some
so.
mace or something. We bought her
Yeah.
something.
I
Well,
bought her
She
plate
she
armor.
got plate armor.
we didn't buy it last session anyway, so I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
so
just never up close and personal to notice that I had it. Maybe I've had it this whole time.
I don't know.
No, I bet you I put that in your inventory like testing something. Yeah.
Did we buy her the plate armor?
Yeah, we did.
Nice.
Okay. I thought we did, but
It's gonna fill that one.
Do you think
And
it
what's the
hit? Did that one
mastery?
hit?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Nice. And Mace Mastery does. Why don't they just tell me what it fucking does? I don't know. Don't know where to find it. Okay. Yeah, crit 12 damage. Very nice. Um, Behind you, Ember, if you can hear, or maybe not, but behind Ember and Hardcore Wolf, those thick, overgrown vines and stuff, they seem to move a little
Uh-oh.
shaky shake.
I fucker.
One of the vines reaches out and touched Hardcore Wolf's tail, and he tucks it and does that fast walk dogs do and heads towards the monster. That's fine.
yeah. Oh, we all had hardcore wolf selected, so it looked like
Oh,
Hits.
I'm not getting damage rolls anymore.
There you go, Vlad. Hurry up, kill it.
My turn.
Yep.
Okay, I will scimitar it. Oh, I didn't target him.
You're good at that.
16 a hit.
Hit.
Damage.
How many
Normal.
weeks have we been playing D&D now?
A lot of weeks. Second attack. Oh,
Hits.
damage. Normal. And then offhand attack. Normal. Damage. So that's just a d6. I'm just gonna roll a d6.
Yep.
So 3.
Got it.
And then I use my bonus action to flurry blows. That's 2 unarmed strikes. So I'll leave
Miss.
that. And the second one.
I like how his little fist fucking bumps out.
Damage. There we go. That was all of my damage.
He just beating
Nice.
the shit out of this tree stump. Bark and
Yeah.
wood splinters are flying, and then sap starts oozing out because it's bloodied.
Nice. It's sappied.
Thoros.
A tree stump? I thought we were fighting the fox that turned into a rabbit.
It's a imagine a big tree stump that looks like a mimic, like with the big old teethy mouth. But it's got like a lure thing with that fox on the end of it, like an anglerfish.
Gotcha.
All right, I'm gonna target with give mage armor or no shield to glance. From the staff of defense that I really only understood last time. Oh, why does it? Why does it do that? Shield. Did that give it to him?
I think you can only use shield on yourself.
Oh, maybe it's mage armor.
And I,
Yeah, shield's a reaction for yourself.
I got mage armor as part of my kit now, so I don't need it from external sources anymore.
I'm gonna touch somebody. Well, oh, whatever. I'll give myself a shield.
Hey.
You know, and then fucking let's burn this tree.
Hell yeah.
Do it, Wayne. Let it win.
DC 15.
Hey, this thing's rooted to the ground, so it should have 0 dexterity, right?
Oh, he rolled. No, it's mobile. He rolled a 15, but it's -1, so 14 he fails.
Oh, sweet.
Hey. Hey, that fucking thing we got you last time is coming into play.
Yeah.
Did it count? Yeah, because he went to 15. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, 6 damage. Pulls
Yeah.
itself out of the ground a little and standing on, roots. And he gets 1 and 2 roots. So simultaneously, he reaches out with his roots, and they flash out towards Glance and Vlad.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
can I do both
shield
at the
'em.
same time? I cannot. So that misses Glance, and then 14, 22 to Vlad. What is? Yes, that hits.
My AC plus. Well, I
don't
had the
forget
plus
that I have
5.
a reaction.
Is it against my
What's your
AC?
reaction?
Well, when I take damage, I reduce it.
Okay. Well,
He has to roll a d10, right?
so roll. Well, and we'll see what is about to happen to you. Root tentacle damage. Normal. He does 6 damage coming your way. You want to use your reaction?
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I will fucking redirect
Hit
his
hard.
ability. What is going on? Oh boy.
What you're redirecting back
You
to the
reduce
creature?
equals to 1d10 plus your dex modifier and monk level. So for sure I succeed on the thing.
And then he's supposed to do a dex saving throw, I guess. He rolls an
Reduce
18.
then you can redirect some of the attack's force. If you do so, choose a creature you can see within 5 feet of yourself. The attack was a melee. That is behind total. The attack was ranged. Jesus, like you must succeed a dex save or take damage equals to 2 rolls of your martial arts die. Yeah, so he has a DC 14 dex save.
And he rolled 18 minus 1, 17.
So he succeeds.
Fastest-
So nothing
fastest
happens.
tree in the west.
So you deflect the attacks, but you don't reduce, or you don't
So
redirect.
I don't take any damage, but he doesn't take any either.
Okay. So now he hits you, though. You didn't take any damage, but for that attack, you are grappled. And being grappled, it will now bite you.
Okay. Free?
Or well, he will try to bite you.
Yeah.
17 plus
Yeah,
8.
that just hits. Okay, that definitely hits.
And this is the ouchie bite. Oh, he rolled really bad. 11 damage total.
A bit worse.
And
Okay,
that's
so
okay.
save the reaction for the bite.
Yeah. So I don't want to do that.
Is it my turn now?
Whizbings.
Okay.
This would not freeze up.
Yeah, it's frozen for me too. Oh, there it goes.
I'm just gonna delete these 2 guys.
I'm gonna go ahead and Scorching Ray.
Hits.
Okay. I can't see rolls anymore, so I have to do a spell attack for each one. So for this first one, we'll do the damage plus 1d8 for arcane, and then
5 total.
I rolled it twice for the other 2. Do both of those hit?
Yes.
Okay. Then damage and damage. And then
Ooh. Almost like it really didn't like fire. Your rays hit it, and he screeches, and his tentacle legs are flopping around. Sap is everywhere. It's going to take hours to get that out of Hardwood Wolf's fur.
that hit?
Crit.
Oh, nice.
He's sapping.
Damage.
He's sapping.
Wait, it's got 48 plus 3 selected already. So tell me if this rolls 8d8 or not.
4d8 plus 3.
Okay, that's what it's supposed to roll for a crit. So, right?
Okay.
It's double dice.
Victory.
Oh,
Yeah. He
That-
that
How much,
that
how much damage did that force cannon do?
24.
Oh, nice.
That gets him, and as he falls dead and limp to the ground, those strange vines that were starting to move behind Ember and over here to this other building, they go still. So 30 minutes of fight we don't need to do. Yes.
Hey.
Okay, so now you're in this little courtyard between the 3 buildings. What do you do?
Little bass.
I guess
Oh,
we
no
check out
more
the
saving
building over
foxes.
No more foxes.
I'm gonna walk
It's
into
a
this one.
lesson learned.
It's locked.
That door is locked.
I'm really tempted just to blast it down. Oh, you know what? Oh, hold on. I have proficiency with lockpicking tools. Let me try that first.
Hey.
Can I use thieves' tools? To dislock?
Yeah, we're just gonna dexterity roll,
Um,
right?
I guess.
if that door's locked, I could potentially turn into a spider. Do I have the spider?
What did I roll?
21.
Okay. Is the door locked still?
Nope.
Whoa, there's lots of stuff in here. It's like a blacksmith shop.
Okay. That kind of stuff.
You know what? Can I look for traps?
Yeah, do a perception check before you actually enter the room. You see what appears to be like a blacksmith's workshop. You see lots of metalworking tools, anvil, even some like half built like weapons and stuff on a rack on the wall. But you also see 4 corpses that are just burnt, but they're not like full on decayed like skeletons. They're almost like zombies. Slaps against the wall, and or there's 4. Let me make them visible. Yeah, they are not moving as of yet. You feel like they didn't notice you. Either they're dead or they didn't notice you open the door. You also see a lot of tools in there that you'd probably be interested in if you hadn't just bought every tool in the game.
I'm gonna like slowly pull the door shut. Be like, hey, there's lots of bodies and lots of tools in here. We should check it out.
Yeah. I mean, tools expensive? We can sell them, right?
I mean, they're not really. I think blacksmith tools
Huh?
are 50 gold. Well, I
Oh.
guess if you think about it, they kind of are expensive, but not.
I mean, with 50 golds that we make hundreds, and with hundreds we make thousands.
Smith tools are worth 20 gold.
And with thousands, you feed all the unfortunate people of the world.
No.
I mean, I'll take an extra set of Smith's tools. Maybe I can start slinging them at people. But
Well, I'm sure you guys could probably plan a coordinated attack to dispatch these zombies before they even get a chance to get up and
we do have a paladin, so maybe the
And a cleric. We're gonna turn on them now.
cleric. Yeah, maybe we want.
oh yeah, go walk in there, let the cleric walk in and do turn undead, fight over. They're just gonna walk against the wall.
I don't think I have Turn Undead prepared.
Is it a spell you
What?
have to have prepared?
It's a channel divinity option.
Yeah, it's
Always.
not
Oh.
this.
Yeah, so you'll click that, and I think it gives you the option of heal or turn undead.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, so you
So-
just poke into the door, hit turn undead.
Because my guy is fairly certain these are zombies.
They look just like the zombies you fought with the necromancer, just burnt.
Okay.
Deep fried. Oh, sorry. Game was busted. My bad.
Maybe Paladin goes in front just in case they don't fear, so he can protect the cleric, and then the rest of us can cast over their shoulders.
We're still in combat, apparently.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll
Or
move.
maybe we
I'll move
send
forward
Vlad.
once you do that.
Maybe
If
we
I
send
would do
Vlad
my
and
job.
we can just solo the room.
All right. At that point, they start to animate and like try and get up.
I have my meeting in 3 minutes, guys. Sorry.
No worries.
So after I cast it, they do.
Yeah, you just choose the turn undead, and then I think I do a save for them.
Do you
It's a
get
magic
to do 2 channel
action.
divinities a day? Do you get to do 2 channel divinities a day?
I don't think so.
Wait, is there no save? It just happens.
As a magic action, you present your holy symbol and censure undead creatures. Each undead of your choice within 30 feet each turn must make a wisdom saving throw.
Gotcha. And here's my saving throw. They're all +0.
Because you have a divine spark as a damage spell that you could do. Focus divine energy, roll 1d8, add your wisdom modifier.
And you're at 15 now. They all 4 failed.
And it tries to move as
So-
far away from me as it can.
For 1 minute. All right, so you got 1 minute to go through the blacksmith's shop. You find boy, 2 short swords, 2 long swords, a warhammer.
Are we just assuming we win this fight?
Well, these zombies are like face planted into the wall trying to run away from Thoros.
Alright.
After a minute's up, they're going to turn around and want to fight.
Stupid
I was just
idiots.
gonna say, because if I remember correctly, they don't break out of it unless they take damage, right? And so we can
Yeah, if
just
they take
kill
damage
it one by
or
one.
I get incapacitated. Or if I die.
Yeah. So you run in, you grab everything you can grab. Blacksmith's tools. I'll throw a bunch of weapons and shit in your cart here in a little bit. Nothing you're going to need right now.
Alright, then we run out and shut the door. Get out of there.
Sounds good. And I'll lock it back up. And then carve onto the door. Dead
inside.
Dead inside.
All right. Now what? What do you want to do? Where are you going?
I guess we'll go over to this house to the left.
All right. This ruin looks as it might have once been a farmhouse. It's now swallowed by dense overgrowth, vines and shrubbery. There's trees growing through the foundations. You dig through, but it looks like it's there's nothing inside. It's either been fully looted or cleaned out or whatever already.
Nice. Then I guess we go through this one on the left. Does this look like an alchemist's shop?
This is the most intact building you've seen. Windows are shuttered, roofs intact. Actually, a big hole in the roof has been like patched.
Repaired.
Door is locked.
I guess I'm gonna have our friendly neighborhood bard next to me if he's still available and knock on the door.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's me. Bard guy.
You knock on
Bard
the
away.
door, or do you knock on the door?
Sure.
Knock on the door. From inside, you hear a woman's voice, and she asks, "Who is it?"
Mm.
Just the chosen representatives of the Lord's Alliance, here to restore order to the city and not tax collectors.
We get that a lot, apparently.
You better not. Better not be trying to sell me nothing. I don't even have a car. I don't need extended warranty. But if you're with the Lord's Alliance, who sent you here? Still, why are you here?
Sildar in Phandalin sent us here to ask about. Are you the druid by any chance?
Well, yes, I am the druid Radoff.
That's extremely good news. We're hoping you have some information for us pertaining to the place that I can't remember the name that it's called, but my character remembers. So just
Yeah,
ask me.
yeah. And you hear like all the locks disengaging, like six of them, like a slide lock, a twist lock, a thumb lock, like just all the noises. And she opens the door, um, and ushers you inside.
Thank you so much for your hospitality. Would you like a lemonade?
Um, sure.
I give her one of the lemonades that I bought.
She takes a sip of it and spits it out and says, "Did you get this from that raccoon family?"
But it was
Thought they were
described to me
squirrels.
as life-changing by someone who knows.
That's you really shouldn't be drinking these. She just puts it down.
Why not?
They pee in it.
What?
Sterile.
Said
And
it
I
was
like the taste.
life-changing, so it couldn't be that bad.
I mean,
But
it tastes
maybe
good.
Maybe I guess it's life-changing in a bad way.
Good Greek.
All right, so Sildar sent you. You're looking for the castle. As a matter of fact, I know exactly where the castle is. I've been there many times. Not recently, since those thugs moved in, but if I'm going to help you, I need you to help me deal with the problem here. Um,
Didn't
That's no
happen to be a
problem. I
fox tree
happen to
thing,
be
was
a.
it?
what'd you say?
What'd you say?
I said the thing you need help with wouldn't have happened to be a fox tree thing, was it?
Oh no, much more seriously. Thunder Tree. This whole abandoned town is like my thing, like my personal garden. You know, I'm a druid. It's plants, whether they're good or bad. To me, this is my garden. But recently, um, we've had a couple different issues across the way there. There's a handful of these cultists that have showed up and have barricaded themselves in one of the homes. I have sent some of my blights over to kindly ask them to leave, but they're not coming out, and I really don't want them here. Cultists are never good. If you could take care of that problem, and also um, I mean, it's not a big deal, but maybe like there's a the dragon in the tower that y'all could deal with. I'd appreciate it.
What's wrong with the dragon? Is he causing problems?
Well,
He's a dragon.
he's a dragon.
What is the color of this dragon? Have you seen him?
Yeah, many times. He is a young green dragon. He's very unstable and very paranoid. And he's just, I mean, any dragon's just not safe to be around. So deal with this for me, and I will personally take you to Cragmaw Castle.
Fair enough. I was worried that you were going to request help with your decor, but this seems like it'll be way easier. Which house is it that the cultists who need to be dealt with are in?
Just straight east of here. You'll pass a house. That's just you gotta be real careful. There's some giant spiders in there, nasty little fuckers. You'll pass that house. Just keep going east. You'll see house with the red roof.
Ah,
Is
the
this
house with the red roof.
Is this house inside? Does it look like it used to be an old alchemist shop?
Good question. No.
Okay. Is it the one the cultists are in? There's a couple houses left that we haven't explored yet.
Yeah, cultists. I mean, she like slide the window open and point, like you can see just straight across the map. There's a house
one
with the
in
red
front
roof.
of
Yeah.
I mean, is anything stopping us from just shutting the door and burning the house down?
Fucking action.
What?
No.
The cultist house?
Yeah.
Oh, I see, I see.
Oh, you thought I was saying this house? No, give me a little bit
She'd
of credit.
prefer if you didn't burn anything, just because she doesn't want any like fires to damage any of the wild or the plant life around. But
All right, I guess
What
we'll
can you
do
tell
this
us about
hard
the
way.
cultists' numbers?
to be honest, I haven't. I've only encountered one or two of them. I know there is like a handful. I know they're here because of the dragon, and I know that um, the dragon obviously didn't take to them. I guess because they were.
Cult of
Yeah,
Tiamat or something?
I don't know all the details really. I know they're here because of the dragon. I know that they've been up to the tower. I know my plants tell me less came out than went in, and they've been holed up in that house, and they're refusing. Um, oh, I guess that's not quite true. They're holed up in that house, and um, I can't get them. I can't get them to come out.
I see. Well,
All right.
we will take care of this for you post haste. Goodbye. And I sweep my way out of the room with, over exaggerated clown energy.
Indubitably. Across town we go.
I don't really have. I have a quart. I could use a quart of oil, but I don't think that's really enough to threaten to burn somebody's house down and then believe it and want to come out. So let's go try talking to him.
Let's do it.
Back across town.
Zoom. We've got the zoomies.
All right. Okay,
Should
what is
we
this?
try to sneak in and see what's going on? Vlad, do you want to try to sneak in? Because it looks like there might be a hole in the roof. Now, someone taller than my 4-foot self might be able to boost you up there.
We could try convincing them to go talk to the dragon, tell him that he gave them a second chance, and then watch what happens.
I'd almost be down to see that. Vlad, are you or is he here?
Yeah. So,
Do you hear what I said about sneaking onto the roof?
oh no, I didn't. Sorry.
Oh, are those her peoples?
Yeah. You
Okay.
see
No wonder
the
they're not trying
blights
to leave.
that she must have been talking about. They are tree-like in nature, sharp, thorny vines all over them, humanoid shape, and they are firmly rooted in the ground, almost like they're guarding the house. You see a little smoke coming out of the chimney of the house.
You want to slide down the chimney like a freaking shadow cloaked Santa? I've got 12 gallons of salt water you could pour down to keep yourself from burning.
Real men use mayonnaise. We all know that.
Can you imagine just sitting there around a fire and all of a sudden a bunch of mayonnaise plops down and puts your fire out?
Yeah, and then he hits you. Like then the guy who came down the chimney hits you like 4 times, and you're just dead. And you're like, what the hell happened?
All right, so what do you want to do? Burn it down, talk to them, kick the door in, and kill them. What are we doing? Options are limitless, but
Our
they're not
goal
very
is to
limited.
get them to leave. Is
She
that what
wants
she
them gone.
communicated?
She don't care if they walk out or dragged out. She don't care if you bury them for plant food.
Hold on, what's my opinion on? I would say my opinion on the cults is probably pretty poor. In fact, I would say it's definitely pretty poor because they're a cult. And are there any good cults?
Not that I know.
The
No.
cult is typically pretty negative, so
The Cult of the Ceaseless Path tree is a pretty good one. Just comes to mind quite readily.
I'm just gonna like look at you and like raise an eyebrow.
Just another bardic order. Don't think about it too much.
Yeah, so I'm gonna walk up and start walking casually up to the front door.
I will go alongside him.
The blights kind of turn and look at you, but don't seem to be concerned with you.
I wave at them congenially.
All right, and then I'll knock on the door.
I guess stealth is out the window. For better
Oh.
or battle.
You hear a panicked voice inside saying, just let us leave. We don't want any more trouble.
My good man, you are aware that there's only like 2 leaf blights out here. A child with a rudimentary understanding of spear work could make his way out of this building.
I don't know who you are or what you're talking about. Those are razor blights up there, and we've already been our numbers cut in half by Venom Fang, and we're just not in any shape to fight anymore. And to be honest, we don't even want to fight. We just let us go. And he just starts crying.
Well, Venom Fang feels really bad about that, you know, how his moods get. And he was actually hoping that you'd come back. And he's completely flipped on the whole serving him thing. And he just is basically send us over here with the message that you can go serve him now until, you know, his mood swings again. But it could be 30 years before that happens.
You hear another voice laughing hysterically inside, and he says, "Yeah, Venom Fang told us the last time that we went to that cursed tower that he would accept us as his servants, and asked us to come closer to like I don't know, into a circle of hugs to show that we're all a family now. And he melted 12 of my friends in front of my very eyes. No way will you or anyone else ever convince me to go back up there." And then more crazy laughing.
Did you guys at least get any hits in?
The laughing turns to cries.
Like sobs.
And all of a sudden, I'm understanding the difficulty you're having with these razor blights. But if you come out, we'll defend you to the bitter end against them and get you safely out of here. In fact, that's what the druid wants. Just that you guys leave and never come back.
You know what? Okay, you promise that those damn plant things won't hurt us, and that we can leave with our lives. Then we'll come out. You got a promise, damn you.
I'll let you out and defend you against the blights and all comers. My name is Glance, loyal servant of the Lord's Alliance. If you want me to roll persuasion, you just let me know.
No, these guys are desperate. Door unlocks. And door starts to open. Oh, God, I can't stop yawning. How many we got in here?
It's one of those Sundays.
I thought his name wasn't Glance.
What? You don't think I'd lie to him?
No, I
So,
think you lied to us when you introduced us.
He said the name
Your
is
name's
Glance.
Elf Glance.
When you open the door, or when they open the door, you can see inside there are 6 men in cultist robes. Their robes are torn and bloody, obvious injuries on all of them. One guy, entire whole half of his face and neck and shoulder and arm is just almost melted off, like something caustic got him. And it smells like shit and piss in there because they have not left this room for several days. And they look like scared children.
Come on out of there.
What are the plans to?
Well, back in.
Don't make eye
Oh my God.
contact with the razor blights. Don't even think about the razor blights. Everything's
No,
gonna
I'm
be
like
just
waiting
fine.
for Jeremy to be like, roll initiative.
Sorry, guys, I need to go take care of something real quick. I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
No worries.
Copy.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, I will let you guys decide how you want this to play out. I intended on just having the razor blights murder them on first sight, but what do you want to do?
That's kind of what I'm going for, but it's
Yeah.
up to you guys.
I was totally just gonna sit back on this. That's why I
The
moved over
Razor
here.
Blights I guess Sarah's in a meeting, so the only person that can talk to plants isn't here.
Well, how do I do this?
I mean,
This
I
should
don't
be.
know if
This should go pretty quick. I want to. This might actually end up perfect by the time this is done, and then you go to meet Venom Fang. We'll probably end it, and then next weekend is the big fight where I actually might kill a couple of them. It's gonna be so fun, so fun.
So fun.
Get combat.
Thoros outrolls me again. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Thoros. Kick her off.
I'm gonna sit back against the wall and drink some wine.
Okay.
I say, I assure you, the blights are definitely just going to watch. Just don't make eye contact with them. Look anywhere else but there. And then I'm going to prepare an action. I'm going to toll the dead. The first person who gets, the first cultist that gets attacked by a blight, I will toll the dead the person who gets hit by that.
All right. So you tell them that, and they start shuffling out, limping out, and one guy's helping another guy that can barely even walk. And there's a younger one in about the middle of the group, and he looks even more scared than all the others. And he steps out. He can't help himself. He just peeks up from under his hood and makes eye contact with the blight right there.
You fool! You've doomed us all!
That blight immediately stands up, and its roots like rip out of the ground. Earth flies, and
Great, now
Run
we-
for your lives and don't look back!
Run, you fools!
we're gonna swap these two blights because yeah. So he stands up and rips free of the ground and full on tree sprint, like oof, oof. And, yeah,
You know, like how a tree sprints.
yeah. And he claws, swipes out. Oh shit! Crits first hit.
Just absolutely like turns this dude into a pulp.
11 damage. And then his second claw attack. And he
We're so freaking evil.
Evil?
Hey,
No, that's not evil.
Hey,
Everything we do
you
is in
will
the
promise
service of-
you'll be safe.
Well, I mean, that sounds like he should have been a little bit more careful about the deal. Did he deal damage to someone who didn't die?
yes, the guy right to the right of the tree blade. So the kid looks up, makes eye contact with him. Tree or razor blade jumps up, runs at him, and just shreds him in one hit. And then swings back around, hits the other guy for a little bit of damage.
And then my Toll the Dead gets triggered.
Then
Ding.
you
Mhm.
he rolled a 4 plus 2 of the 6, so he fails.
And you hear the bells. I think he hears the bells.
Wow, that's pretty good. That's his skin pills, his eyes roll back, he farts, and he falls to the ground.
Oh, you've done it now.
Done did it now.
Oh,
So
and also while this is going on, they can't help themselves. All of them look up to see what's going on, and then all of the tree blights stand up. So
we're fighting the tree people.
The cultists.
the cultist people, not the trees.
It's not clear that the
We're
trees won't look
executing
us
the
up later,
cultists
but
is really
right
what's
now
going
we're
on.
dealing with this. We're addressing the cultist problem.
Yeah, that's how I looked at it.
And the address is the tip of a point of a spear.
Hits. Nine damage.
Okay, I'm done.
Lovable
Alright.
razor vine blight.
This blade. That's 1, 2, 3,
It just
4,
wants a
5,
hug.
6. Okay, and cultist. runs by full panic, just runs out the door, runs right by this light. He takes an opportunity attack. 14 hits, but he takes 4 damage. Also, is Glance going to take his opportunity attack?
I guess not. He's muted, so
13 hits. 9 10. So he runs by the blight, and the blight clotheslines him, and his feet fly up in the air, and Glance comes down on his stomach with his hack weapon, and it cuts him in half.
My
And,
my weapons actually don't do any actual real damage. It's just all
oh,
psychic. They
your
pass straight through.
blade passes through his body, and his eyes spider web in busted blood clots. His ears bleed a little bit, and he lands on his back dead.
Couldn't catch him.
Uh, wow, we already killed 4. 4.
well, 2 were dead before we even
3.
took a turn.
They
guess
only
that's
have
not
they only
true.
have like 8 health.
Glance took a turn. He did the prepared action, so and that killed the second one.
Definitely hits. 10 damage. Oh, let's just apply that to the.
To the cultist and not the tree yet.
Yeah,
She doesn't know. She doesn't know what we're fighting.
yeah, that's fine. All right.
Lore accurate hardcore wolf just attacks the tree, and we're like, no, wrong bad guy. I mean, how would he know the trees aren't?
Their mental and emotional bond. I mean,
Yeah. So are any of them left?
there is one right inside the door.
Okay.
Well, I guess there's 2. There's the second one. Are they on top of each other? Maybe.
Maybe.
I think they might be.
I know there was this tier that had like one of them got moved onto. Oh, it's under Thoros.
There we go.
Sorry.
Sorry. Well, the hardest fight we've had since we started this game, but
There's five.
Hey Vlad, you're not in initiative, dude.
No, bro, I didn't realize. I mean, I was not in front of my computer.
Oh, gotcha. I just
I thought
realized
you
because
were.
the combat tracker was over your name, so I couldn't even see that you were there, and then it moved, and I was like, oh hey. 'Cause otherwise, I would have clicked on it for you.
Aren't we about to convince these things to leave? That didn't work.
Well, we're convincing the cultists to leave, and our resident bard convinced them that they would be safe unless they looked at the trees, and there was a kid with them that looked at the trees and then died. And then the rest of them died.
A real
Okay.
tragedy.
Whether or not they would have made it safely to begin with is a different
Sounds like
question.
they should have looked at the small print.
Yeah.
Fell prey to a trick.
so
Oh,
this
this dude
light,
really is Faye.
he was off in the grass over there, runs up on the building, goes from the ground to the side of the building, his viney appendages just meshing with the overgrowth on the wall that's already there, and Spider climbs across the wall, avoiding everyone that was in his way, and completely destroys the last one. Oh, the last one?
I think
Yes.
so. Unless there's one inside.
Um, Yes.
There's a marker for one inside. Or like if you mouse over inside the door.
It's a dead one.
Okay, good.
And when the last one dies, the lights kind of wander off into the grassy areas. They appear to be rerouting and go still.
Good riddance to the cultists.
What a cruel twist of fate. If only he hadn't looked up.
No, it's all his fault. Inside. Let's see if there's anything. Inside, you find a small chest. Inside are 6 large amethyst gems. There is 2 potions of flying, 2 potions of healing.
I
So-
think the paladin and the monk should have the potions of flying.
Oh yeah,
Just as we go to fight a dragon.
I'm cool with that.
Ooh. Flying.
Flying. Ocean of flying. Is it?
Okay. What next?
Oh,
North.
just 1 second. You said there was 6 amethyst,
Yeah, 6 amethyst.
and do they have like a price associated?
Yeah, you're no jeweler, but you would assume they look like they're probably 50 gold each.
50.
Yeah.
I'm putting that down in the card and pony, and then what was the other thing?
The 2 potions of flying, 2 potions, 2 greater potions of greater healing, greater potions of greater healing.
Did people grab those?
No.
No.
I'm shoving it in the card for the moment, so we don't forget about them.
Nice.
All right.
Your report to
Oh,
Northward.
Can you wear leather armor, Vince?
I don't wear armor. It's against my religion.
Does anybody wear leather armor besides maybe me? Sarah. Oh, Sarah should probably put that on. Because my AC is already high enough.
Yeah, the leather armor +1 is just sitting there.
Yeah. Well, we'd probably give that to Sarah. Yeah, she's got regular leather armor on right now. That'll take her to 16 AC.
Yeah.
Here. Correct.
So we go to the north, and I was a bit distracted during this last scene. We're going to fight a dragon.
I
Or talk to him at the very least. We have to get him to leave.
mean,
Okay.
I think before facing a dragon, a long rest and maybe writing a note to be passed off to your family might be a
yeah. So
Yeah, I was gonna
without
say.
telling anyone what to do, you don't want to go in guns blazing on a dragon.
We've already done
Yeah,
one.
it's probably a
favor
bad
for-
idea, but the dragon's might be coming guns blazing on us. Yeah.
It might be.
What do we gain by doing that?
The lady will take us to the castle.
Oh, okay.
Which, I mean,
And-
that does not sound like a fair deal to me. Hey, go fight this dragon and I'll take you to the spot. But,
Who
far
negotiated
be
that?
it for me to point out plot hooks.
No. There's room to negotiate. We've already done one. We've done her one service. A little goodwill. Now we can leverage this into hopefully assistance with the dragon and a real reward. What could
It's a
It's a
possibly
green.
go
Our
wrong?
dragons, their breath weapons are color specific, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
acid baby.
Poison? No.
Can I hold its
think-
mouth open
Poison for
thought-
green.
and
Oh,
collect
black
its
is acid. Yep.
Yeah.
So
It's
if
poison.
you guys want to take a long rest, you absolutely can in this house. They've been barricaded in here for a while, so obviously it's safe. Might be a little stinky, but
I
take
feel
your nap.
talk to the
Okay.
druid first, see what we can get out of her.
So fun fact, metagaming a little bit. Dragons, green dragons, their breath weapon is a cone of poisonous chlorine gas.
Yeah,
Don't breathe it.
So World War II.
I'm sure he'll be reasonable. We'll just convince him to leave. It'll be fine.
Yes.
You're not playing the cobbler anymore. You don't have to.
He is playing
Oh,
the
I
ever optimistic
Yeah.
bard, not bard, warlock.
How could
my
And-
my trees tell me you took care of the cult problem. What of the dragon? Is he gone?
we were hoping that, considering that it is a dragon we're facing off against, you might lend us the use of some of your blights, your treants, whatever you can spare.
I hesitate to send my my children to slaughter, but
I'm gonna be like one of those, but you'll send us.
my hope is that you can accomplish this without a fight. But yes, I agree that if I will send all of my creatures here to assist if there is a fight. If the dragon sees an army or a handful of blights marching upon the tower, it's gonna be a fight. So give me the night to get them like positioned around the structure, and tomorrow you guys go, hopefully convince him to relocate, and then come see me after. I have every faith in you. And if any of you want to leave a letter for any loved ones, I'll take them.
Nice.
A few questions more. Has he been here long enough to have accumulated a horde?
Aha.
He arrived several weeks ago, but for the first week and a half, he came and went quite often. So, I mean, maybe I can't really say.
In the
Is
absence
he
of
like
the-
is he have you seen him? Is he like a wormling or a young dragon or
Oh, he's every bit of a young dragon. Probably only I don't know, 200 years old, maybe.
Okay.
In the absence of a horde, it seems we would need some extra nudge in this direction. To face a dragon is no mean feat. Surely you have something else to offer. Aside from directions to a castle we could easily find on our own, Keith lied.
So roll persuasion.
Okay, I'm gonna use my luck on this.
And I use my luck on this as well.
That's a little better. Woo.
Hey.
Why would it rolled wisdom? How did I fuck that
Your
up?
old perception.
Yeah,
I
you're-
don't know. Anyway, it's +6 instead, so it's actually 25.
Is perception
Yeah, so I rolled 19 and I had 6 for persuasion, so it's 25.
persuasion? Okay. Um, You're right. It's not like asking you guys to take care of a dragon problem is asking you to track down the rat in my cupboard. I'll I will make it worth your while for sure. As soon as I come up with something.
A bargain struck. Prepare your familiars. We will strike in the morning. That's not
It's not supposed to be a fight.
I mean, we will. Yeah, and then he just like walks off. He will. He falls over.
She invites you in to long rest. Once it gets dark outside, she says she's going to go coordinate with her creatures and get all that taken care of. She wild shapes into a mouse and runs out a hole in the back wall. And you are there free to long rest. Is there anything you want to do before you long rest?
Yeah, well, so I have something I want to do while I'm long resting.
Okay.
So with all the tools that I have, would it be possible to fashion, say, a net that's capable of holding a green dragon, i.e., temporarily? Maybe some ropes that we can use. Actually, you know what? I have a spell for this.
A net capable of holding a dragon. Sounds awesome.
Well, I actually have 2 spells for this, but I don't know if they could hold a dragon.
So
So I have
I-
web.
considering it's a young dragon, I think we can probably take him.
Yep.
Especially if there's a horde, it's probably a small horde because he's young and he hasn't been there for very long.
Yeah,
but
My
clearly
only
there are
worries is if we try to fight this thing inside, its breath weapon is probably going to be big
that's the
enough.
thing. We got to play it smart. Like we can't
Yeah.
be bundled together. We have to be spread out. There's no way around it.
I think you go in a standard star formation like you are right now. And just
And then right in front of the face.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean-
so some access to my spells, just so you guys kind of know what I have. So I have Scorching Ray and Shatter always prepared. But I also have so in this situation, which I think might be useful, I have Enlarge or Reduce, which we could possibly use.
That's a
But
big.
I have
small
invisibility for myself, web, spider climb, levitate, magic mouth, things like that. So like, I mean, I'm not sure, but because we're long resting, I can change my spells. Or
What
can
I
change
want to
ones.
know is, does one of the is resist poison a thing?
That's a green dragon's thing, right? I think it's immune to
No, like a
poison.
spell. Is there a resist poison spell type of thing?
Ember could make antidotes.
Okay,
Druid
will that help?
might have some kind of spell for that.
And then I think Thoros, Dorcas can use her heal to cure poison too, right?
Yeah, my cure wounds does poison.
My biggest concern is not so much the poison condition, but the poison like brunt damage. When this thing hits, it's gonna hit like a truck.
Right.
And
All right. Maybe let me check my
So,
infusion real quick. Yeah.
the druid spell list, if this is accurate, has a protection from poison spell, 2nd level, and it neutralizes poison if the target has it. It gives you advantage on saving throws against being poisoned, and it gives you resistance to poison damage for, I
And
believe, one creature with no option to upcast it for additional creatures.
but it's not concentration, so she could blow through all her second level slots to cast that on as many people as she can.
That is, yep, that would work.
It's on the
Sure.
cleric spell list. Oh wait,
We're good.
Artificer,
True.
cleric, druid,
Artificer,
paladin,
cleric,
ranger.
druid, paladin, ranger. So we have like theoretically 4 people that can cast that. But I don't know how the classes work in terms of changing your list of preferred spells and all that. I think like it might be set in stone for like paladins and clerics. I'm not.
No, I have to
sure.
just prepare it.
You just prepare whatever spell on the list that you want,
Yeah.
and the paladin as well.
I have to prepare mine. I can only prepare it at the start of each day.
Yeah. So we're taking a long rest. I think it would be a really good investment if you guys all have that prepare, and right before we meet with the dragon, you cast it on everyone.
Yeah, that would
Dragon, and
really-
what are we preparing?
Protection from poison.
Okay, let me
We're
see.
about to fight a green dragon.
A green one.
Well,
Alright.
okay, so technically we're trying to convince it to leave. Let's be honest. We're probably gonna fight it next weekend.
We're looking for a permanent solution.
I know I am.
You know,
There
we
Can we
can
make
have
a dragon our
blacksmith in
friend?
town. Can
One
we go
that-
back to the blacksmiths in town and create like some spring driven harpoon launcher with a chain rope?
Whiz bang. Control yourself.
I mean, you know, my guy does. It's literally in my biography that I create inventions and don't test them before using them. So,
It's an incredible idea. I think you should go back to the blacksmith, kill those 4 zombies, and then work all night on that.
dude, it is totally something an artificer would do.
I am prepared to go over there to the zombie hut and watch them tear you apart until the last minute when things are looking
You don't
dire.
think I can kill 4 zombies? Excuse me?
I don't think you can. No, I think your weak gnomish body would succumb long before the dramatic tension had reached the crescendo.
I'd be surprised if I was even really all that hurt.
Well, I mean, you know,
He'd
there's
have to roll really well. He'd have to roll. I mean, if I put my shield on, he'd have to roll 19 or above to even hit me.
Yeah, for one turn, you know, could be tough. I think you should go try. Let's find out.
You prepare your protection from poison spells, and you take your nappies.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'll use the temporary hit points cannon too.
I feel like we might want the extra damage. I feel like protection from poison is probably good enough on the defensive side. He's got claws. Claws are pretty scary.
I mean, that cannon gives us 1d8 temporary or plus my intelligence modifier, which is what +5, I think.
Is your
Per turn.
is your cannon immune to poison, or is it gonna get AoE'd?
It is immune to poison. Poison and
perfect.
psychic. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, I guess the other thing we have to worry about is, and I guess that's why you were looking for chains and nets and stuff like that, because you know those things fly, and it's probably going to just like fly away and then come back and spit poison and fly away, and we might have a hard time like getting to it.
Yeah. It's I mean, my thought was if we catch it in its tower, right? It can't. If we like
Yeah.
block off the entrance.
But then we're all huddled together. That was
Right.
the sort of-
Exactly. So
Can I
That's why-
entangle it? Possibly?
Can you what?
Entangle it?
Yep.
If you can reduce its speed to 0, that is great. But I would think that he will probably
I mean, it's a dragon. It's got to have
save
freaking
against it. Yeah.
even at young, like being a young green dragon?
I kind of remember like there was the one spell that was kind of made to prevent
there's this
flying
one.
creatures from, like, it was something like shackled to earth or something. I don't remember the name of this.
I've got
Possibly
Earthbind.
Earthbind, that's the one. What? How does that work?
It says yellow strips of magical energy loop around the creature. The target must succeed on strength saving throw or its flying speed, if any, is reduced to 0 feet for the spell's duration.
It's a strength save.
Uh,
So
I
we're probably
mean,
gonna have to cast it a
It's
couple
worth
times.
it's worth a try. You should definitely have that in your repertoire.
It's competing for the same slot as the
Protection from
protection
poison.
So maybe we
That
try and
cool.
get the other casters to cast that, and then Earthbind on Ember.
so I could put web, right? So if I have, if the space that the dragon is in is like, if I can put webs between wall and a ceiling or something, it'll anchor it, and then every turn it's in the webs, it has to do a dexterity saving throw, or it gains restrained.
Okay.
And
But as
I
soon
think
as it passes,
restrain puts your movement to 0, right?
so do you? All those are good ideas.
I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to trying.
Oh, I have
The
protection from poison too.
advantage
Oh,
with
nice.
Earthbind is range 300 feet. So if you fail it, then you cast it again the next turn, and then
Or maybe what we do is we just super buff Dorcas, and we send her in there to fight it on its own.
fuck yeah.
I mean, we can just. Don't
About
we just
screaming,
send in the.
"Rah!"
Yeah. I'll cast
Send in
enlarge
Vlad?
on you. You'll be like 12 feet tall.
Anyone has
Vlad can
haste?
just smack it to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we end up buying that haste potion?
I
I
think
think we did.
That'd be
Did
funny.
we?
Yeah.
Enlarge. She drinks the meth potion. She gets in there. I cast Fairy Fire. We just put everything on there.
Oh, we have these fruits of stone skin or bark skin too.
Yeah, we got one more of those. So her AC is like 22 or something obscene like that.
We never
Yeah.
did figure out what the jalapenos did.
That's true.
I
That
Can we
think,
say
they're
those
supposed-
while we wait
Fire,
tonight?
I bet
Pretty
you
sure-
breathe fire.
Pretty sure they're supposed to go up your bum.
Bet you fart
don't.
fire.
I don't recommend it.
Uh,
Well, let's try it.
wow, Jeremy not recommending putting something up your bum is a first.
Yeah, not that. Never that.
Hold on. What if we put those up?
Never
his
again.
bum? What if we weaponize those?
True, put the jalapenos.
Hey, Dragon.
The dragon's bum.
It's the
All right, we
brand
gotta
new hot
restrain
mess.
it long enough to do it, guys.
No, I think I could convince it to do it.
Yeah. This will make
Wait, if
your
you can
voice
just
really
convince it to do
strong.
that, you can just convince it to leave.
Oh god.
I'm not in the business of convincing people to do things that are good for them. I don't know if you've noticed this yet.
I'll give you guidance.
Hey, would you say poison? Poison is Constitution, right?
Yeah.
So I can give somebody Bear's Endurance, which gives them 2d6 temporary hit points, as well as advantage on Constitution checks. So
we
whoever,
have to face the dragon right now. We don't get a week to think about all these other great ideas we have.
No, you're not. I'm not gonna face him right now.
It just seems like we're creeping up the drive to Dragon
Yeah.
Town, and I can feel my heart rate increasing ever so slightly.
Yeah, we just gotta end on the cliffhanger. Y'all still got time to plan your shit out.
Yeah.
As long as we have enough time to do the 3 million buffs we're planning on applying before we get in there, then
Yeah.
I guess I'm okay.
Yeah, y'all can still say y'all did all this shit up to your rest. As you approach the tower, it's a winding path that's leading pretty steep uphill.
Oh, it wasn't the tower that I wanted to go in initially.
Oh yeah, I was so happy when you said that, but then you ended up doing some other stuff.
Thank God.
Um, when you get up towards the top, you see the corpses of half a dozen dead spiders, like those giant spiders you fought. Yeah, that's about it. You see, the tower itself. Like I said, it's I don't remember what I said, 5 stories tall. About midway up, it's got a ring of windows, and then at the top, ring windows. The roof's partially collapsed on it, and then the small structure itself.
Nice.
Cool.
Pretending that y'all had already you made all your preparations and stuff. What is your plan?
Why I stride ahead of the party so they cannot possibly be in a cone of acid, and they also spread themselves out so they also could not possibly be in a cone of acid. And then I knock on the door and I say, "Oh great, dragon, we come bearing gifts."
Oh jeez.
We have jalapeno poppers.
And I present
We
the
have
jalapeno seeds.
So no response.
I open the door.
It's locked.
All right.
Okay.
I walk up and unlock the door.
The lock mechanism on it is it's ruined. Like there's no
This content is not yet available.
Well,
no
purchase the DLC.
Everybody long rest really quick. There is a like it looks like over here we could probably come in.
well, the door is not. It doesn't look like entirely structurally sound, but the locking part of it, like rust or corrosion or whatever, like you ain't getting lockpicks in there. But I mean, you have someone, your paladin could probably thump the door down.
Dorcas,
I
please
feel like
destroy
that's a
this.
trap,
Well,
right? Do
Could
we want to
not
wreck
climb
the
up
door?
the freaking tower over here? With the
That hole's not the wall. That's the roof, like 5 stories up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, you don't see really anyway. There's some small windows, but nothing you could fit through. Oh, look, you can see through that window.
Some of us can't climb. Hey, there's a horde.
Don't worry about
Spoilers.
it. You see stuff all the time.
All right, Dorcas, make you a strength check.
Well, there's dead spiders all here.
You have to bash this door down so that the
can we go
dragon
in the
can be
back
pissed
door?
off you broke their door.
That's the only.
Bang.
Oh.
Boy.
All right, so you tell everyone to stand back, and you take a few steps back, and you run at it, and you put your shoulder into the door, everything you got, and there's a big, thud. Like the door is solid, but it you feel like it gave, like it doesn't, like you feel like a couple more of those you could knock it down.
I'm gonna push up my goggles from my guy's onto my guy's forehead. Be like
Okay.
and raise my finger and be like, I think this might be a good time for us to check the back door.
They're
Is there
back
a
there.
back door? Yeah,
No,
I walked
no.
around. There's a back door to that room.
Ah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well,
we can do that.
same thing. It's
Oh,
locked, and
All right, never
just-
mind. Dorcas, resume knocking the door down.
Knock
all right,
knock.
roll your
Dragon gifts.
strength again.
All right, everybody back up.
Very persistent telemarketers
Better,
here.
better.
Wait, hold on. Door to door sales.
You
No.
go back
You
a
can
little
live with it.
further, and you run and do the same thing. You hit the door. This time you hit it so hard, like you hear the glass in the window pane shake. And roll. Someone roll a perception check.
Perception. I'm good at those. I can't find my sheet.
I can accidentally
Or-
roll persuasion instead.
I have a +6 to perception, but I'm shit at rolling, so.
I can't see my rolls, so that's why.
You got
You're on a-
19.
You have
Yeah, you should be
19,
good.
14 plus 20.
20.
We're about to fight this dragon outside because we can't freaking get through the front door.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Oh, I have a crowbar. Can I just pry the door open?
Oh, that would have given
Is it-
their advantage on those checks
Yeah.
to break it open.
So, you guys felt like when she hit the door that second time, you felt it in the ground.
The whole building's gonna collapse.
Like, no, well, not. Oh, you don't know. I mean, when she hit it, you felt I don't know. You know the Jurassic Park scene with the glass of water. You know,
Oh, okay.
little brrr.
This isn't a young dragon.
No, that's fine. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. Forward, adventurers.
All right, Lauren. One
Oh,
more
Hold on,
good
use
one.
advantage because I remembered my crowbar that I handed you to knock the door open.
Hmm.
3.
boy.
I'm gonna roll that with advantage because of that crowbar he had.
Yeah, don't forget about
well,
that.
you can roll it again.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
you're gonna get in. but-
I'm
And
back, baby.
I planned the story for your rolls. It's so good. So you hit it a third time. Same deal. You go back and you run at it. When you hit it this time, same thing. It's it's the wall shutters. The door top hinge breaks. The door kicks off sideways. But everyone standing around, they feel the same. Just the like I don't say like an earthquake, but like a thud, like through the earth, like and and then you stand up and you're looking through the door, and like 2 seconds later, another poof, but you didn't hit the door this time, and,
Uh-huh.
and then if anyone happens to be looking up when they felt that last poof, out of the hole in the thing, just like dust, just kind of like a blast of air, kind of something's disturbed up there, and yeah, we'll stop there.
Okay. Good job
So
with
in
the
other
door.
words, we're
Ooh.
gonna fight this dragon in the open. And
You
it's
don't
going-
want to. You don't want to fight it inside.
It's just
60
two
foot
claw
cone.
attacks and a bite and a big cone that doesn't reset for unless he rolls a 6 or however they changed it to make the rules dumber. It's not a big deal. He only gets one turn, and the rest of us, we each get a turn. How bad could it be?
Two of you consistently roll under 5.
So,
Yeah.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
I'm good at it.
Yeah.
He's got two attacks. And his average is 42 damage. But you'll have defense against it.
Excuse me,
so
how
21.
much? Did you say 40k?
No,
42.
42.
40,000.
Oh, I thought you said 40k damage. I was like,
In other
what?
words, it could one shot the majority. of it.
Everyone. Yeah.
Well, if you have your protection, but also you don't always have to fight.
What?
You mean? How else do we get rich?
What do you mean you don't have to always have to? What are you on about? What the hell are you talking about?
You
Do I still
hide.
have my lucky coin from
Yeah,
the
you
from
have
the
to fight.
priest
What?
lady?
Yeah.
Just give it to the dragon for treasure.
The 42 damage is on the breath weapon.
Yeah.
So that's not on his like regular attack.
Yeah, he can only do that once unless he rolls a 5 or a 6 at the beginning of the turn. But
Yeah.
it's more intimidating if he says it that way.
So he's got
Be intimidating.
+7 to hit, 11, 18 damage average on a scratch.
Okay, and he has 2 attacks.
3. He's got 3. The
Three.
young ones have 3.
Oh yeah, so 18 times 3 is 44.
And he can breathe underwater.
Whoa.
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 Oh, we can't just like put a bubble of water around it and drown it?
Nope.
What do you mean?
Well, Whizbang, get the bubble of water generator machine out of here.
Well, if somebody would help me clear out the blacksmith, I could have already made it.
God, a
I guess-
Drownomatic is not going to work on this one. We'll have to save it for the next dragon.
I guess Sarah can roll. I usually roll it for you at the beginning of your fights, and you've only ever got it once. But you can roll a d20 and see if you're gonna get your
Oh, my fella.
your boyfriend.
He doesn't like me very much.
And he's gonna be in trouble.
Don't know
I
why.
bet he'll like dragons about to eat her even less.
He doesn't like sharing his snacks.
Anyone want to draw a card? Y'all might get something like immune to poison. You never know.
Okay, so you guys
Imagine.
No, I am going to go to bed though.
Yeah, same.
See you next week.
I'll draw you a card for you.
Bye.
Yeah.